really did was nerf the ADS time by 90 milliseconds when we were starting at 510. It's like a 17%
That's a heavy nerf.
nerf to the ADS, enough. And that's it. Patios with the most based comment I've seen in months. Nah, I only hard scope. Exactly. I mean, it's not really a nerf at all. Most of the time, I'm getting hard scope. Tremendous amount.
Did you say you guys suck a tremendous amount?
Yes.
Jeez. I want to seize candy, man, but everything I have left, it's all nuts.
Yeah, I meant to ask you.
It's all nuts.
What is your favorite C's candy?
I don't know. I like a lot of the little pieces.
Okay.
They're all on. I don't know. A bunch of them.
Have some on deck. Just random. Just it has C's on it.
There's one that had like it's round, and it's
don't
like half
say it's
marshmallow.
round about a box of chocolates.
There's like. It's like half marshmallow, half caramel with a little bit of chocolate.
Okay,
I think.
yeah.
That one's really good.
It's
I don't know. There's a lot of them. I don't know what most
really
of them are
bugs me
because
that you
usually
said
they don't
it's
say.
round.
What do you mean? It's round, man.
There's a lot of round ones, man. It's a box of chocolate.
Well, it's one of the round ones.
How do you feel about the
most of the round ones are bad, so.
Well, there's butterscotch. Oh, I guess those are squares. They're not round.
Yeah, most of them are squares.
So, Bordeaux's,
Stupid
which
fuck.
are pretty good.
Bordeaux's the best, yeah.
Well,
Easily.
butterscotch
It's not close,
squares are the
actually.
best.
And
I
I don't
remember
care.
when Bordeaux's were my favorite.
And I don't care.
How do you feel about the wafer ones? It's like a little rectangle covered in chocolate.
Wafers are fine. I like the little crispy ones. It's like it's like toffee
with-
almost or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Those
I think
little-
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, don't call it. Yeah. Okay. Real crispy, got a real nice crunch to it.
Yeah, that's crunching. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that one's
barks. It barks when you put it in your mouth. Yeah. Pause.
I gotta go buy some seeds right now. I don't care.
I would, dude. It's $1 million though. Anyway, we're live. Welcome, boys and girls, to the Dropshot, a Call of Duty podcast, episode 516. We've fucking done it. Welcome to the show. Today we're streaming on a day. We just got the patch notes for Season 3 Reloaded, very excitingly. And
Excited, man?
there's like one surprise in it. I mean, we kind of already knew almost everything to expect with Season 3 Reloaded. And lo and behold, we are getting all of that. And no more and no less. Which is fine. The only question, of course, was how are they going to do weapon balance for the season? Because for any of you who have played once ever since the integration, or excuse me, since Season 3, you will know exactly what the weapon meta has been, which is the HDR, and then the AK, but you don't really need it. Go akimbo HDRs. So did they do enough? Find out shortly.
Gutted it.
Fucking find out so shortly. So that's what we're doing today. We will have some announcements. Stick around for the end of the show. We also got some based supporters. RDC Rock with the Prime 2 months. Take my free money. Yum. Twitch Prime now. And thank you very much, King. And also Marcus in chat. The $4.99 United States dollar super chat. Lemon character and baby lemon jumping in the air to do a high five. Based. Good shit.
Yeah.
Did our overlay just stop working? Yes. I don't know why, but it runs on electricity, so obviously it stopped working. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because nothing makes sense. So, and it reset it. Cool. Yeah. What is going on, man?
What got reset?
Why would it do that to me?
Doesn't matter. Stupid fuck. We don't need to track it, man. Nobody else is going to give us money today.
I mean, you're right. Whatever. Yeah. Marcus, thank you very much. You're a fucking king. I think I fixed it though, so if someone could super chat again to make sure, that would be great. Marcus, thank you very much for the $5. All right. So yeah, as I said, a couple announcements. Stick around for the end to get into those. But for now, we're gonna look at the fucking patch notes. So we did get a blog post also, and the extent of it is they're opening the train station and they're adding ascenders, rappels to Big Map, to Verdansk. And the train, the locomotive, is now going around the map. That was pretty much it in the blog post. There might have been one other little thing. Don't remember, but if it's important, it'll also be in these patch notes, which we're about to cover. So there are going to be some events. A lot of this, we are not going to like read the whole fucking every little thing, because
God, fuck no.
A lot of it just doesn't matter, but everything important we're going to get mixy and get inside of. So there's going to be a new LTM from May 1st to the 15th. And by LTM, I mean some event thing. And this is how you're going to unlock the new SMG, is via an event reward.
You going to buy Seth Rogen, man?
Unfortunately, we will not be getting into that. We're going to have to, but no, obviously. And we'll talk about it. Anyway, there's going to be another event, I guess, from the 6th to the 15th.
Drug addict event. Yep. Sure
you collect Blaze Bucks. 420's over, by the way, before this event started.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So, I mean, it's so fucking cringe. Anyway, whatever. So East Wing access of the train station is being granted. So we have a screenshot here. The East Wing access thing throws me off a little bit, because it implies we ever had West Wing access, which I don't believe we did. Like, this looks like the screenshot is the extent of what was open ever, right?
Yeah, well, you could get into this area technically from the west of the building. Is that what they're saying? That you can't do that anymore? Know how there was like that bottom... I don't think that's what...
Yeah, I know. I don't think that's what they're saying, though.
Yeah, okay. Then I don't get it either.
Yeah. It's probably just worded poorly access, because it's written by Activision employees. But anyway, the important part is the motherfucking train station's open. One thing, by the way, that stands out to me from the screenshot, up the stairs, a little bit to your right, those boxes, I'm like 90% sure those were not in originally.
No. Well, those trees are different than what used to be there too. So it looks,
the trees also, but the boxes, yeah. Which I think I like, because they didn't make it too cluttered.
Access. Yeah.
So I think this is good. Very cool.
Looks dark in those corners, but you can't trust screenshots ever. So
yeah, I thought the same thing, but yeah, I think it'll be fun. So cool. We were expecting this, and now we have it. So that's great. The train is moving. Yeah, this is the blog post right here. And it will have a respawning recon contract if you choose to take on the mission.
I've got a question for you.
Fucking developers. What?
Why is the size of the quad just about the same as the size of the Humvee? Doesn't that
looks a little
fucking massive, man?
Yeah, looks a little big.
Tires are as big as the Humvee.
Yeah.
AI confirmed. The whole game is made by AI.
Yeah,
was right all along.
That's what I've said a lot, always. So anyway, yeah, the train's coming back. It's got a recon on it. So it actually doesn't say here there's going to be a buy station on it. We were just talking about this in the pre-show. Because like the train on Urzikstan, it had a buy station on it always. And that was really cool. Because it made that another buy and a potential hotspot. And if the train was going through the zone like fairly late game, it was hot as fuck. Because like everyone wanted to go there by their teammates. Or buy a loadout or whatever. So that was really cool. And if there wasn't a buy station on it, like it seems like there won't be one now, no one's going to give much of a fuck about the train.
There will be. Surely there will be.
I'm not so sure at all.
I'm 100% sure, actually.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm really sure.
Well,
I was on the call. I just didn't tell you. I was on the creator call. It's coming.
Yeah. Where's your tweet? Let's say, holy shit, Warzone is back. Brain blast emoji. Okay, yeah. Got it. So anyway, we'll see. Whatever. If there's no buy station on it, which I don't think there will be, I'm not going to care too much. Yeah. But
100% will be.
Do you want to make a bet?
Yeah, $100.
I'll agree to that after we read the blog post.
We'll do $10. I didn't read the patch notes.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Because you're a little too confident. You're too confident.
Well, it's day one shit. Obviously, the buy station.
Well, it wasn't there in the original.
Obviously. Super
it wasn't
duper
there in the original Verdansk.
Okay. I think it'll be
there. Okay. We'll see. Someone clip this so that when I am right, we can all laugh at Tanner while he scrambles to delete Discord messages. Anyways, vertical ascenders are also in. Yeah, so that's all the shit we went over. So, cool. We expected all this. Dope. I'm most excited about this, repels. I never did the labor of going into Plunder and looking at where they are on that mode, which would have been helpful to kind of talk about this more, but we'll talk about it more on Friday once we've actually played the game, because this is either going to be like neutral or good, in my opinion. It'll be neutral if they just aren't enough of them, or they are in irrelevant spots. But it'll be good if they are on buildings that need them. So hospital is a huge one that needs an exterior repel. Promenade East, every single building needs 8 of them. Super Roof probably needs 1 or 2 or more. And some other places like really need them. And if we get those, this is going to be the biggest, most impactful change, I think, of everything that will be in these patch notes. I think this is going to be the most impactful. Whether you push people a lot or you don't push people at all, this is going to impact you a lot, because either you're going to be able to use these now to push the people on a roof with an HDR sniping at you way more easily, or people are going to be able to push your bitch ass when you're sniping on a roof with an HDR easily. So it's going to get mixy for everyone, and you deserve to get trampled. Yeah. Another question. I hope
they also don't have audio, so you can just push a full team of players on the roof and they won't hear you. That'd be fantastic for me.
That is the other question, isn't it? Is will there be zipline audio? Honestly, for the first time ever, I'll say it. I don't want any. I want them to be silent so you can just appear behind people sniping and kill them. Yeah. So that'll be good to see. Yeah. Well, now you're wilding. So anyway, that's gonna. But yeah, I think this is actually going to be the biggest change that we go over. But moving on from that, High Trip Resurgence LTM is coming.
We won't be reading it.
I mean, yeah. And then Massive Resurgence is also coming. These are both for Verdansk, by the way, and they're both 120 players.
Confirmed player count reducing.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Did you just fart out of your butt?
Yeah.
Nice. This is actually pretty cool. I like this. Yeah. I like this a lot. I wonder how big the zone's gonna be, because we've had Resurgence on big map, but it's usually, well, what am I thinking of?
You're thinking of the thing on Urzikstan where it was in the 3 areas?
No. Fuck no, idiot. Whatever. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
It doesn't matter. You're not going to play it. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I'm not, but I mean, for the common
this will be
folks,
very popular, actually. I think a massive resurgence on Verdansk is going to be very massive. Popular. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree, though, actually.
It's like you can engage in rapid fire combat with the resurgence mechanics, and that allows you to continuously redeploy while the resurgence timer is active.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a win for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. I think actually this will be pretty good for a lot of people, because we went from big map being resurgence to not, and a lot of people liked the resurgence aspect better with the fucking balloons, portable buys, go agains, and all that shit. So this could be cool for them. I think that's cool. Get to just get more reps in on the big giant map. So ranked play is coming with the reintroduction of our ranked seasons. In this patch, we're introducing some changes. So one of the changes that may or may not be in here, they just tweeted about it, is sniper rifles will not be a one-shot down on a full health opponent in ranked. So the HDR is not hitting you for 300. It is hitting you for 299 though. So, okay, we'll see how that goes. That's the first thing. We'll talk more about that when we get to the weapon balance. But other than that tweet, here's everything relevant. It's going to be 150 players, and it's going to be trios. So that is as expected. And they're changing the SR system. I don't think this matters too much. And they're banning some other things as well, which we're going to get into. There's not going to be a bandolier. There's not going to be an ammo satchel. So that's good. So don't ever run the... Oh yeah, the bandolier wildcard. Yeah. So that's fine. And then also, they're adding trophy system to buy stations, which I quite like, because they're also allowing rocket launchers in ranked. So should you use a rocket launcher in ranked? Probably not. But if they are allowed in ranked, I really want to be able to buy a trophy system so that I can move around the map at all without exploding. Not that they're super uncommon, like you can find trophies fairly easily, but I like that they did this for, those times. I do wonder how much... You're muted. How much...
Rocket launchers aren't allowed in ranked, right? There's no way.
They are.
What?
We'll get into it. We'll get the motherfuck into it.
What?
I think it's kind of fun, actually. We'll get into it.
Doesn't matter. The game sucks.
We'll see how much trophy systems cost, but yeah, we'll talk about that. Anyway, to unlock it, you got to do shit. Let's see. So you can't use thermals. You can't use underbarrel launchers. You can't use Dragon's Breath. You can't use the Goblin mini rocket conversion. That's good.
No, damn it.
Here's interestingly, Bird's Eye is not allowed. I don't know if that was always the case in ranked, but that makes Ghost extremely powerful. Obviously. Not that it wasn't powerful before, but now it's giga powerful.
Yeah.
There's also no Berthas in ranked, which I don't understand at all.
Yeah.
Fucking it all is what I meant to say.
Rocket launchers, but no Berthas. Okay. I would understand that if ranked play was solos or something, but it's just dumb.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. That's, yeah. Yeah, for like trios, I think Berthas are totally fun. If you've ever fought a good team or like driven up on one, even in a Bertha, if 3 people start dumping your car with an AMAX, it's going down pretty fast, pretty fucking fast even. So not allowing Berthas means there's like one vehicle you should ever use, which is the Humvee. And if you can't find one, you're walking. Because it's just not worth using another vehicle in ranked. Especially in ranked, I should say. So I hate it. Or add more vehicles, like add the SUV back. But like this is really shrinking the usable vehicle pool to 2. LTV and chopper. And choppers are going to get shot down so fast in ranked also. So it's like, I don't know, man. I hate
They
this.
should add in like a motorcycle or something, you know, into trios ranked play. That would be cool.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I agree. I wonder if they will. Yeah. So anyway, there are not going to be big game bounties. I don't know why that's true. Oh, I guess because of the reward is an advanced UAV. So I guess that's fine. And then, yeah, one-shot headshots are not enabled. You can't shoot people out of the air in ranked. Based.
Extremely
I like
based,
this.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Because it's not
Nobody
skillful.
does it, but...
It's not skillful where all 3 of you are like, all right, there's a guy. Let's kill him easily.
That would be the strat easily. Yes. Yeah. That would happen so
all the time.
Often. Yep.
Yeah. All the time. So I never liked this ever. I still don't. But it's smart to take this out of ranked. Yeah. Because there's really no counterplay if 3 competent players are all trying to kill you out of the air. You can't do anything. Yeah. Like eventually you have to pull your parachute. So they're just going to dive bomb behind you with you until you finally pull your chute. And as soon as you do, they're like, you're just dead. So, because shit is ass. I guess you could say that if you can't free fall also, but anyway, I hate it. So this is good. No train recon contract in ranked is also interesting. I think you just ban the recon contract. Hot take. Not very competitive at all. Because I can't go
let them waste their time and do it. They're not going to get kills. So they're not going to get a lot of SR. Sure, they might place well, but you're a loser. That's fine.
I guess, yeah. So, and by the way, all the fucking recon Randys, they better be playing fucking ranked. So help me God, if they're quad stacking, reconning in Publix, I will freak the motherfuck out.
Just add grits already, man. Jesus.
Grits, iron, fucking shaded step, whatever. Stop. You better, if you do recons in ranked, fine. Great. Good shit. Don't do it in Publix though. It'll bug me. Anyway. Prox chat and text chat. Why? Oh, text chat, I guess, for stream snipers, but prox chat. I know, but it still bugs me. Prox chat you should have.
It would be great to talk some shit in ranked play.
Oh my god, it'd be the best. Yeah, the best. Prime. Actually, season 1 or 2 of Urzikstan ranked, there was prox chat. No, there was only text chat. There was something at the beginning and then they removed it after. Yeah, because didn't ask
something for sure. Okay.
But anyway, whatever. There's no emoting in ranked. Which actually is kind of relevant.
And hiding.
Yeah. Did you see the metaphor one?
I didn't see the metaphor one, but I see a bunch of clips of it.
Okay, so some guy, I guess he's a streamer, he tweets a clip, and it's him. He's like getting bounty hunted. I'll just pull it up. Yeah, okay, let me pull it up.
Oh, it's Timmy.
Yeah.
My favorite guy.
Dude, it is a funny ass clip. So I'm gonna pull it up.
I'm watching it. Yeah.
I'm asking. I didn't. Okay, so here's the clip. So some guy, Timmy Toucans, tweets "Bro got boxed" at Metaphor on Twitter with this video attached.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it in here, G Money.
He's being bounty hunted, I think. Or no, there's just a guy here's on him.
Oh my god! He didn't see me! He didn't see me!
Oh my god, it was Metaphor! So he does the box emote, and then Metaphor goes in his room, checks it. The guy's emoting in a box, so Metaphor doesn't know he's there, and he doesn't get aim drag because he's on keyboard and mouse, so he has no indication the guy's there. Runs back out of the room, the box emote finishes. This Timmy person runs out and kills him, and it's fucking hilarious. And we get Metaphor POV.
So, yeah. Did you already play the whole clip?
There's
No, I'm finishing it right now.
Okay. I have something to point out about this, by the way.
Dude!
Once you're done with the clip.
Dude!
That's funny. All right, I'm done with it.
Okay, go to like 3 seconds before he becomes a box. Look where he's standing. When he emotes and becomes the box, it puts him in a completely different room. It puts him like 10 feet away in the box. The game is so bad. It's so bad. It's a terrible video game.
It does, huh?
He's in that corner.
Tripping?
Okay.
No,
Wait, I'm being
just
hunted.
watch it through a few times because that's what I did.
Right.
I'm like, oh, the game's so fucking bad. Yeah.
Oh my god!
You're right.
God, that's funny.
That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Oh boy.
Anyway, funny ass clip. Metaphor found it funny too. He was a good sport about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why you take emotes out of ranked. And also you can like third person peek. We've talked about it. There are no high value loot zones in ranked. That's fairly impactful as well. Because now you're really going to want to do contracts. Yeah, exactly. No live pinging, which is good. That's an entirely too strong thing. And no gulag rocks, which is also awesome.
Yes.
So a lot of good stuff here so far. Other adjustments. The starting circle is more centered, enabling more play space on drop. But extreme circle ends can still occur. Okay, it's fine. Probably smart. And then, yeah, trophy systems are now in the buy station. So then they go over the SR. We're not going to read any of this.
SR. No, of course not.
You get SR for killing people and placing well. And then you get rewards.
They raised the kill cap from 150 to 200, which is good for me because I was just always hitting that cap. So
yeah, I saw that, by the way. Yeah, it's relevant for no one listening. But yeah, like also, most people weren't even hitting that kill cap on like ranked resurgence Urzikstan. And now no one's hitting it, like, which is fine. Like, don't have a kill cap at all, though. I don't know. So anyway, updated ground loot weapons. Ground loot weapons have been revised to better align with each weapon's core role by removing incompatible or underperforming attachments. This is great news. I hope it's true. I hope this isn't just ranked that this applies to, by the way, but it seems like it is. Oh, no, it's not. I don't think. I think we're off ranked now. So this is for Warzone in general, including ranked. Ground loot weapons have better attachments. Good. I mean, mainly like LMGs with telescopic sights on them don't do that. I don't want glint on my PU-21. That's insane. You're outside of your mind for ever having done that. I don't want a 3x on a PP919 either. So if they actually addressed that, really good stuff. And obviously this is going to be a problem, as we said, before they release Season 3 at all, when they said they're going to be random attachments on shit. Certain builds have been added or removed from the loot pool to improve overall variety and balance. Okay. And then slight adjustments to weapon class distribution. So a reduction in sniper and pistol frequency in ground loot, which is also very good. Really good stuff. So I'll take all of that. And then high value loot zones. Each season, 3 POIs across Donsk will be designated as high value loot zones. For Season 3 Reloaded, they are going to be train station. Okay, it's going to be hot as fuck. Central, new area, high value loot zone. Buy station right there. That is going to be hot as fuck, as all get out. Which is cool, because that's a fun area to fight in. Superstore and military base, which supposedly has been a high value loot zone, and I don't believe it. So I hope that helps. I don't believe military is a high value loot zone. And by the way, the one that's no longer, according to this, is hospital. So they replaced train with hospital, or hospital with train, which is fine. So, and then, oh, this is interesting. High value loot zones are now marked by a distinct color during infill. Good shit. Because now you're making them real hot. Real hot. This is what we wanted to see. This is a fat dub. A fat fucking dub. So, good shit. Movement speed while plating. Yeah. TLDR, if you had quick fix, you had like a fixed movement speed while plating, so you'd be either faster or slower than you should be, depending on what weapon you had out. Now it's gonna depend on what weapon you have, which is how it always was supposed to have functioned. So that's fine. I never even noticed it, and I ran quick fix, so I don't think it was a huge deal for most people either way, but there you go. And then some balance changes. So first with lethals, not reading all of these, particularly the drill charge, don't use it. C4 buffed a little bit.
They buffed C4? Okay.
Yeah. I think it's fine. They're kind of ass. So whatever. Anyway, Spring Mine was nerfed a little bit. 275 to 250 damage. Okay. This is a good change, maybe. I don't know if it's enough. Blast Trap increased the detonation delay from 0.75 to 1.0 seconds. So another 250 milliseconds. Hopefully that means if I tack sprint past a Blast Trap now, I take little or no damage.
Keep hoping, stupid fuck.
But that's going to be a big keep hoping, yeah. Because I just don't think that's going to... I don't know if this is going to work this or matter.
You blew right over this. For the Spring Mine...
Blow this, he whips out his cock.
For the Spring Mine, it says, remember, crouching reduces mine damage by 50%. And going prone reduces it by 75%. They're full of shit, right?
Yeah,
you can't get
fake.
prone fast enough.
No, you can't. Yeah.
It's complete horseshit.
I think this is like technically real, but since it's physically impossible to crouch or prone before it explodes, the information doesn't matter and is not relevant.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it seems to be to me. Which, of course,
I mean, 75%
they don't realize...
reduction? No, there's no way.
Yeah, you would have to, like, this matters. If you're prone next to your teammate's prox mine, and then some enemy, like, sets it off or something. Actually, even then it wouldn't matter. Would it? I don't know. I know if your teammate... Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, whatever. Spring mines still fucking... are bitch. But hopefully this blast trap's relevant. Change, you get it. Stim shot speed increase reduced from 15 to 8%. I mean, this is just like anyone on big map doesn't care because no one's using stims, and everyone on Resurgence already hates Resurgence, and now you've made it worse.
Yeah.
Why? Why do this, man?
Yeah.
It's just so dumb, yeah. So
this adjustment helps recenter its role within the gameplay loop. Yeah, nobody uses it. Aside for Resurgence, like you said. Yeah.
It's insane. Out of touch. And then the experimental gas no longer deals tick damage. So it doesn't deal damage at all anymore. Guess what, though? That was almost never the problem. It's the fact that I can't sprint, which is still unaddressed. So, cool. Yeah. They write words about it that don't matter. Like, don't do that. Just remove them. Anyway, whatever. Big game bounties are back, but they're not in ranked. They're just in publics. And then you get, I think, an automatically popping advanced UAV once you finish it. Weirdly, your character takes a thing out like you popped a UAV, which is out of your control. I have always hated that it does that, but it does. I think you have to be the one who picked up the contract, but yeah. Anyway. But that's cool. I like those. And then supply runs have been adjusted. Squad mates who are dead at the time it is completed will now also receive the fire sale reward. That's a pretty big supply run buff. And it makes doing that to hit a fire regain a lot better.
So now if everybody's dead, basically you do a supply run, you can go to the buy, get your one teammate back or whatever. Then they can all just land there and get the next ones back, right?
You need, yes, exactly. So if one person with $0 in quads gets a supply run and goes to a buy station, the entire team is back. Because he buys back one teammate who doesn't need any money either, although he's going to have some because of the supply run. He lands on it, buys the next guy onward. That's kind of insane, actually.
Pretty busted OP, especially for how close the supply run can be at times.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's see about this.
I like it because it's still forcing you to go to a buy. So this is not nearly as like bad and cheesy and like too easy to regain as, you know, last season. I still think it's sufficiently difficult and people are going to see you buying there. So I like this. I think this is fun. And then kill streaks adjustments sentry gun. I thought they took this out. Did they not? Of Warzone? I haven't seen one in hours and hours and hours and fucking hours.
They were not in the game. They were not in the game.
So yeah, I don't know.
Season 3.
So,
so maybe they're just saying they've added them back in now. I guess. Yeah. I don't get it. It's under a category that says adjustments, but
right. Which is confusing. Yeah. So,
okay.
When reintroducing the sentry to Warzone, we aim to ensure it remained effective without feeling like a substitute for an additional player. So yeah, whatever. Basically, they buffed the sentry. I don't know if it's in Warzone. I don't know if it's going to be.
Oh yeah, maybe it's just in Plunder or something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe it would be that actually. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nobody knows. The devs don't know. We'll find out soon.
Anyway, it has a 100-meter range instead of 50 meters. So it actually sounds like it could be decent now. Because that was its big problem when it was in the game on Warzone. So. And then it lit, yeah, whatever, some other things. Bunker Buster. Explosive inner damage reduced from 300 to 290. Meaning you can't get one-shotted to a bunker when you're full health.
Interesting.
Good. No. I'd rather it stay 300 and... Oh! Next note, removed damage from gas.
Yeah.
Oh, but there is still the gas, though.
There's still gas, you're just not getting damage from it. So,
it's a pretty big nerf,
nothing,
I guess.
Yeah.
Better than nothing. So one question I have, by the way, if I'm in bunker gas or experimental gas and I have a gas mask on, it's gonna tick away the duration of it, right?
I believe, but are you saying now if it doesn't do damage, is it not gonna tick it away? Is that kind of what you're getting at?
Yes, and also like, yeah, basically that's what I'm getting at, yeah. Because like if I'm like on a rooftop and no one's pushing me and it's not doing any damage, I don't want my gas mask to take durability hits. I'll just cough and not take damage. I'd rather do that, but I guess that's probably not an option. Whatever, it's fine. This is good. More Bunker Buster nerfs are a W, so remove them from the game. UAVs. Audible call out on activation of a UAV for enemies has been tightened up with the UI indicator, which is the red box around the minimap. This is a good change. Those should be the exact same radius. If it always bothered me when I'd hear the announcer say, oh, UAV, and then I look at my minimap and supposedly I'm not on it, or vice versa. So this is good. I like this a lot. So cool. Anyway, low profile perks. Don't use it. Bomb squad damage reduction, 30% instead of 20%. Probably still don't use it, but that at least has some utility. Survivor health regen delay increased to 4 seconds from 3 seconds.
Okay.
I mean, why? This slight delay maintains its strength while improving balance across the perk ecosystem. I mean, it's still good because 4 is a lower number than 7. But like, was this necessary? I don't know. Whatever. And then reactive armor. Armor regen speed increased by 50%. Wow, that sounds like a lot. Once regen begins, armor will now fully regenerate up to 75 within 25 seconds if no plates are equipped.
Just take it out of the game, man.
It's so stupid. It's such a shit perk. And I can't believe someone like typed this out, and when they wrote 25 seconds, maybe this is fucking dog shit. That's a long time. No one thought that? It's just so bad. Don't ever run it. Yeah, I don't care how much they buff it. And then tracker outlines have been refined with thinner lines to improve visual clarity.
That makes it sound worse.
It does, yeah.
They say refined. This change aligns with broader visual updates to reduce clutter. Tracker's not adding clutter.
Mm-hmm.
It's the opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
It's helping fix the issue of clutter.
Right.
So I don't fucking understand this. But maybe somehow they'll be thinner, but I mean, maybe they'll be thinner and brighter. I don't know. There is a chance this could just be better, but it sounds like it's worse.
It's just like tracker outlines are not a problem. They work as intended. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
Like they're fine. So whatever. Hopefully they didn't ruin it. But best case scenario, this is a neutral change that they wasted dev time on. So okay. But whatever. Anyway, we're getting a new weapon. This is going to be from the event we get, I believe, starting on the 2nd is what it said, called the Ladra submachine gun. And it looks like an Uzi to me. The Uzi stock from Tarkov. Did I cut out? That's what you were saying last time. That's what I said, yeah. So,
yeah, you cut out, yeah. It looks like the Uzi stock from Tarkov, you're right.
A full auto SMG, extreme rate of fire, excellent range, and low recoil. Oh yeah, I remember going over this. So it sounds like an MP7 in terms of function. It doesn't look like one at all, but it sounds like one. That could be fun. Yep. That could be fun. If SMGs are relevant, which we will get into. So there's also going to be a mini rocket conversion kit for the Goblin. Okay. And now the weapon balance. Here we fucking go. First is the AK. So we're in the AR category. We're not reading. Well, we'll see. We're not reading all of the weapon balance changes, but we're going to read the important ones. The AK is in that category because obviously it is the best SMG secondary sniper support gun in the game.
Shit fucking dog. Shit dog.
Really
shit
bad dog. Really bad dog. Yeah. And again, just no matter when we start, random time, I could change it. He waits. He just waits until we're recording. So hate him. Okay. Headshot multiplier for the AK. 1.2 to 1.12. This is an 8% nerf.
Okay.
That sounds pretty big. Probably means one more headshot to achieve the same shots to kill on someone full health than before, which is a big deal. Cool. But not enough, almost certainly. Lower torso, so belly multi, 95 to 90%. This is quite a big deal. Probably. Again, depends on how the shots to kill shake out. Sprint to fire, 190 to 215. Also a fairly big deal. ADS time, 270 to 285. Not that big of a deal. ADS move speed, 3.2 to 3 meters per second. Fairly big deal.
Okay.
Is this enough? I think so. I think mainly it's the headshot and stomach multiplier and sprint to fire. Like, none of those things on their own would probably be enough, but all three of them and the ADS penalties, I think it's enough to make this not worth running for sure as like your AR secondary anymore. You're running 2 sets of AR ammo. The benefit's not nearly as good as it was before, if at all. It's just not worth it, almost certainly. As a sniper support gun, probably still a decent option, but there's a better option, which we're going to get into in a second. So overall, seems to me the only thing you might want to use this for is like your primary on Rebirth, but even then, I think there's just a better option, and that is the AMAX. Because it was killing virtually
they were already
as fast.
like exactly the same.
Yes, exactly. As an AK up close with like as like a sniper support gun. Today's podcast is brought to you by us and our Patreon, which is running free trials right now, but not for long, just for the month of April. You get ad-free episodes, so you don't hear ads like this, on all the public episodes and on all the bonus episodes, which we do 3 of every month related to Call of Duty. $5 a month, you get all that. You get a Discord role. And the bonus episodes can be quite helpful. We go into a lot more detail on stuff that we don't really have the time to do in the public episodes most of the time. We did the All About Warzone episode recently for a Saturday, which obviously was super detailed and involved, but usually that type of episode is kind of like a bonus episode. So if you wanted more nitty-gritty stuff, Patreon's where you want to go. If you wanted more than 3 bonus eps a month, we do more for Platinum and Damascus patrons, a Q&A and a behind the scenes, respectively. But if you're just here for the COD stuff, become a gold patron. It's like an extra 4 hours of content a month, and then again, you don't have to listen to ads like this one or any ads at all, and you get all the episodes early. Also, when we split some of our longer public episodes into 2 parts, if you're a patron, you get the whole thing early, all at once, right away, both parts. And of course, it's the best way to support the show. We make the vast majority of our money through Patreon, through our patrons, so you like the content, if you've been fucking freeloading for a while, consider joining or join the free trial. See if it's worth it to you. See if you care enough about the early access and the ad-free, and if you like the bonus episodes enough. We've done 1 so far this month. It was kind of a further review with some tips about Warzone right now. And then later on this month, as we close out, we got 2 more coming, one of which is almost certainly going to be a little brainstorm. And hopefully we can do one after Season 3 Reloaded, once we get a huge meta change. And then we can give you some tips, details, strats, whatever, on all of those changes. Maybe even talk about ranked Warzone. That stuff is definitely going to be talked about next month on Patreon as well, but hopefully we can maybe even get into some of it this month for our remaining 2 bonus episodes. Anyway, patreon.com/thedropshot, by far the best way to support the show. We need more patrons, so think about it. And also sign up, or at least join the free trial to think about it and see if you like it. And so you don't hear ads like this one that I've made extra long unnecessarily just to piss you off and incentivize you more, which I will continue doing, by the way. Let's get back to the show. Wait. Okay, now let's get back to the show. You're so mad. And unlike the AK, the AMAX was barely nerfed. Reload speed is now faster. So it wasn't nerfed at all. It was buffed, actually. It reloads 15% more quickly now. And the flip mag was made 30 rounds instead of 25. That doesn't matter. So all they did was make the reload faster on the AMAX. And it was almost as good as the AK before this patch as a sniper support gun, and way better as a long range primary because it was more controllable. So that's your
Welcome
secondary.
Back, AMAX.
So here's what's, if you're sniping, AMAX is your secondary. If you're using an AMAX might still be your secondary. And if not, maybe an SMG. I don't know. But like, if the AK was so strong that you were willing to do double AR, I don't see why the AMAX wouldn't be that now. So, yeah. Unless there's some crazy SMG buffs in here, meaning time to kill just got faster. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, I think the AK nerf's probably fine. If it's not, they could do more to it. But going, you know, gradually is good. But I mean, everyone's just going to use the AMAX now because it was, yeah, like virtually the same. So
Yeah.
so that's your sniper support right there. If you're sniping, if they didn't gut the HDR, they didn't. Kilo reloads faster, and then some other weapon balance changes that don't matter. Except supposedly the TAC 56 is nuts from MW2.
Max damage from 31 to 39, and the range was extended. Got it. Even minimum damage, 25 to 29.
More veloc, less visual recoil. Yeah.
Wow.
So we'll see.
Yeah, it's too bad none of these will be in rank though, because you can't use MW3 or MW2 guns.
You cannot use any of these in ranked. Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah.
It sucks for me. I was gonna grind it too.
And then SMG.
Everything is meta, man. They were right. Yeah.
Yeah, everything.
Every
is meta,
gun
yeah.
meta.
Yeah. Hate them. Hate the content creators who said that. Yeah. So anyway, SMG balance changes. The C9 30 round 10 mil mag, less vertical recoil punish, so 40 to 20%. I don't think that matters because I think the time to kill is actually slower on this than the 9 mil rounds because it lowers your fire rate. So they add a cool attachment that could be novel and then it doesn't matter. So yeah, so classic. Like the recoil penalty in the smaller mag size should be enough of like a downside. Whatever. SOG drop time improved. So to switch off of it is now 200 milliseconds faster. I don't think this matters very much. And then a bunch of giga buffs to very old guns. Jakin's mad in chat saying, oh, all of these matter. Cool. Maybe. So like maybe some old gun becomes meta. We'll talk about it.
Because every gun will be meta.
Well, sure. Okay. We'll talk about it then. But like until then, we're not reading numbers of fucking old guns that I don't think are gonna be meta. But if they become that, we'll talk about it on Friday. So yeah, a lot of old guns were buffed. Fucking P90 from MW2, etc. Shotgun adjustments. Okay, don't care.
I'm excited for my boy, the HRM.
Yeah, the HRM with the goated irons, it got fucking buffed. Yeah, really buffed.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Let's bring back MW3 movement now, and we're set.
some LMG changes. Didn't ask. Yep. Again, not reading. Fucking not reading.
Really?
At all. Yeah. But there's a lot.
The PU Stinky had a fast mag 1 buff.
Woo! Yeah. I wonder if I can reload sooner than my open bolt delay. That's a good question. That's a question for you. So anyway, marksman rifle add adjustments. All non-bolty marksman rifles from all games will now use AR ammo instead of sniper ammo. Based. Good shit. Are any of them worth using now? Probably not. But obviously this is always should have been the case. This is why there just shouldn't be a marksman rifle category. Put the bolties in the sniper rifle category. You know what I mean? Like anything bolt action is a sniper. It's a whatever. Anyway, this is a good change. Although I don't think it is going to matter because we very, very seldom have semi-auto DMR metas. So anyway, AEK was buffed a lot. Kind of. Mostly buffed. DM10 buffed a little bit. SWAT 556. Other shit. What the fuck's the TR2?
I know exactly what it is.
Is this a new gun? Dude, I swear to God, I don't know what this is.
When did this get added in? Season 2? Was that this season?
Oh, I think it might have been a season 2 battle pass gun. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah. I completely forgot about this. So, okay. Anyway, whatever. Might see a DMR meta. I doubt it, but
no
whatever.
Damage fall off. Wow. And best in class velocity. Welcome back, cheater gun. They did it.
Wow. We'll see.
Built the FAL for aimbotters again. Let's go.
Oh, that's a good question. Does the SWAT 556 apply to the Growl? Okay, so the SWAT 556 got its velocity increased by 40 meters per second. That was one of its big downsides, so that's pretty cool. It got its damage range extended 5 meters at both. And it got its minimum damage 43 to 47. This thing might actually go nuts, honestly. Because its big problems were, in my opinion, its big problem was velocity. So getting 40 more meters per second base, well, actually, you can't increase the velocity unless you do a monolithic suppressor. It adds a little more on top of, like, the monolithic adds more to it now than it used to. But yeah, probably isn't going to be that good still. But I mean, 4 more damage at long range is a lot. So could be interesting. We'll see. And now sniper adjustments, weapon HDR adjustments. Okay. This was the question on my and many people's minds. What, if anything, is going to happen to the fucking HDR? Because I've been sniped. Easily the most dominant, powerful weapon, easily, in all of Verdansk, obviously. And if you want to do better, use it. Because it's overpowered. 2-shot kill anywhere, too fast of a fire rate, no recoil, no idle sway, reload faster than a kilo. Got it. And 1-shot headshot at any range, of course. So it needed a nerf a lot, and we've said a lot of things about that. What adjustments did we get? Okay, first point here, aim down sight speed slowed, okay, from 510 to 600 milliseconds. Okay.
It's a good amount slower.
90 milliseconds is a good amount slower. I don't run quick draw grip when I run this. I instead run the fast mag. So since this got nerfed, it's like, okay, I probably am going to run quick draw grip now so that I can keep about the same ADS time I had before this nerf. So I'm losing an attachment, so it's something. What else do we got? FJX Imperium. Wait, what? That's it. All they did was nerf the ADS time by 90 milliseconds when we were starting at 510. So it's like, what is that? Not a lot, percentage-wise. It's like a 17%
That's a heavy nerf.
Nerf to the ADS,
enough.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Patios with the most fucking based comment I've seen in months. Meh, I only hard scope. Exactly. I mean, it's not really a nerf at all. Yeah. Most of the time I'm getting hard scoped. This doesn't matter. This is not enough, obviously, of a nerf fucking at all. So, yum. Warzone, again, here's your loadout. HDR, AMAX, hope that helps. And you're going to be the best player in the lobby. You're going to be tied for first with the other 100 people running that, and you guys are going to kill the remaining 50 fucking easily. Yeah. I can believe it, but I'm really sad about it. Yeah. I was expecting a nerf. I was expecting more of one than this, but not enough of one. But this is
it was a nerf.
Way too little. I mean, yeah. Just insane. It's just insane.
Yeah, I mean, it might push a few people off to run something like the car. That's going to be substantially faster now. But yeah, we'll see. It'll probably take about a week or so for people to figure out if they really like it or not, if people actually stop running it less often, but I don't think they will.
I'll bet you $1,000 no one stops running it in pubs. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's just not enough, like, at all.
It needs, it needs like 5 other changes.
It's crazy. Yeah. So So, by the way, if you were like really hoping for an HDR nerf, it's not one-shotting in ranked. So in their minds, they're like, all right, well, the hardcore players are satisfied because they're always going to be playing ranked. And since it can't one-shot in ranked, it's not going to be overpowered. I'm not even sure that's true, by the way. 3 people with an HDR still going to two-shot you in ranked. So no matter where they hit you. So it might be fucking nuts in ranked regardless, number one. And then they're also thinking, and since all the casuals love the HDR, then it's going to be perfect still in Publix.
Yeah.
So they have very little incentive to nerf it now, I think.
Yeah,
in their
and
minds.
This is what people want, like this comment on Charlie Intel's tweet. Some guy says, what the fuck was the purpose of this when all they did was change the ADS time and nothing else? He said, oh, this is going to make you real mad. You already can't shoot if you're getting hit by an AR. It's impossible to hit your target with flinch. What the fuck is the point of this? He's that's mad about the ADS nerf. And what do you always say? Nobody misses ever. Nobody ever misses their shots. You watch every kill cam. They kill you through flinch every single time.
Easily.
That's what we've talked about often, that it needs a lot more flinch. And this is why they do the things. The devs are actually perfect, unfortunately. The Warzone devs are perfect at their jobs. The player base is just fucking retarded. That's all it is. Yeah. We've been wrong the whole time. I'd like to apologize to the thousands of devs. You guys are great. Fuck COD players. Yeah.
Yeah, the player base is responsible for all of the bad things in Season 3, and I'm not joking.
Nobody hates COD players enough.
The PA indicator, all of it. Like, it's all shitter fucks that have just, And the devs are just listening. You're right. Like, isn't the devs' fault? So it's crazy. And again, if you were hoping for an HDR nerf based, I don't see a substantive one ever. Because, they're thinking like, look, all you sweats who really hate it, go play ranked. You're going to be playing ranked anyway. You're going to be playing regardless anyway. So just play ranked and you'll be happy because it's not overpowered and ranked. That's what they're thinking in their minds. And then they're thinking, oh, we can make all the casuals happy in pubs. It's not getting nerfed much more than this. Maybe a little bit more on Season 4. But they're not going to do what they needed to do because they would have come out of the gate stronger. So, hope you like sniping. If you play pubs or not. So anyway, another sniper, Cali sticks. Okay. Ooh. And then Gulag loadout adjustments. Not reading any of these, but whatever.
Of course not, obviously.
They're guns. Yeah. Default loadouts were shifted around a little bit.
Is still there, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, there's still the GS45, yeah. And then operators, a couple cool things here. You can now favorite operators. Thank God. I like this a lot.
Should have been in 5 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. True. It's day one shit that we've gotten on year 5, but that's fine. We at least have it now. You can now do a random operator selection, which is, I guess, cool for those of you who want to just be someone. You'll be lots of people.
Oh, I might do that, man.
And then random skin selection. So you're like, all right, I really like this operator, but use any of the skins that I have for it. I don't see anyone using this, but sure.
That's kind of cool, man. You can use all the skins I purchase. I purchase a lot of them.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, whatever. Kind of cool stuff, but I mean, day one shit. Okay. Some UI changes. Loadout marker icon will now appear in the squad widget when your team has enough cash to buy a loadout. Okay. And again,
they already told us this was coming. Yeah.
I don't remember that, but I believe you. But also, like, this is the devs appealing to the average retarded COD player. They already show you your sum. Like, do you mix up 4 and 5 digits often? Like,
yeah.
I have never been like, oh, I thought we had 10,000. We had 1,000. Ever. Like, that's not possible. I don't know. I don't get it. You really don't need the icon, but it's fine that it's there. I'll take it, I guess.
Yeah.
Just crazy that.
It's funny.
Crazy that people who think the HDR nerf was too much and they can't kill people through flinch. By the way, that guy has never ever missed a shot through flinch. Not once. He was going to miss anyway.
Yeah.
If he's ever missed while being shot, because if he was on target, he was hitting it. So yeah, that, I mean, just, this is for him. Yeah. So damage closes buy station menu setting. So you can go into your settings such that if you have a buy open and you take damage, it just auto closes it. Fine. I think this matters way more for K-Bam than controller. So on controller, you can just instantly press B and you're fucking out of there. But on keyboard and mouse, like going to your escape key takes a minute. It's kind of awkward. So yeah. I think it's cool. It's cool.
It's gonna help a lot too when I'm getting one tapped by the HDR as soon as I get to a buy.
Yeah, exactly.
And it'll close the buy station as soon as the bullet impacts my skull. Yeah. That's
yeah, exactly. So, and then you can change the kill feed duration as well. So, there's now going to be an attachment filter for MW weapons.
Okay.
Whatever, yeah. The death recap widget has been expanded. It'll show if you're affected by heartbeat sensor, body shield, resurgence mark, prox alarm, or most wanted target.
Oh, okay. Those are nice to have.
Those are good to have. And actually, it seems like the death recap has been working roughly correctly. So adding shit to it, if it works, is good.
So.
No, it's from all the streams I watch. I don't. I think I died a couple times, like 2 weeks ago.
Is that it? Yeah.
But yeah, I've been just frying.
I think you died at all in the last week. Pretty good.
Die this. He shows you a shirt. I don't know. Okay, nearby grenade nodi now fades slightly when the player is no longer in direct line of sight of the active grenade, providing a more intuitive visual cue. Oh, that's cool, actually. So, like, if a nade is, like, right behind a wall, instead of just seeing the full icon where you think you're in danger, it'll be, like, a little transparent. So it's like, there's a nade right there, but you're safe here. If that's how it's going to work, this is a great change. Although not a huge deal. I like it. Damage overlay opacity. The full screen red damage overlay triggered by armor damage has had its opacity reduced by 50%, creating a less visually intense experience when under fire. We've shown screenshots of this, like when you're in the gulag in Urzikstan and your plates get cracked and your entire screen is just blue. I think we showed like a metaphor screenshot or tweet or something.
Sure have.
They reduced that opacity by 50%, which is good. Something you'll notice, well, now that it's happened, but you probably wouldn't have like even known it's happening until it was reduced, you know?
They say the red one, though. I think the red's different. You get both. So, who knows?
Oh, good point.
Because that other one is blue, so I don't know what
the crazy one is blue, so you're right. Yeah, maybe this isn't going to matter that much, so whatever. When two enemy kill streaks are activated within 3 seconds of each other, the second nodi will now interrupt and replace the first. This ensures both are delivered promptly and players can react appropriately. Okay. That is good. Although I'm not looking forward to SEAL Team 6 calling a PA and then 1 millisecond later calling a cluster. So I think I'm fine on this roof and then I get PA'd because there's no indicator anymore.
Well, just look at your map. You'll see the flight path of the PA because that's a feature they added in the game, remember? So they never took it out. It's still in there.
Okay.
And I hate COD players.
Mm-hmm. The Death Skull icon.
Play COD, I hate you.
Yeah, got it. Unless you've given us money today, which is something you have. The Death Skull icon has been adjusted to scale more appropriately with distance. It'll now be large when close and take up less speed when far.
That's
per
good.
Screen. It's fine, yeah, whatever.
Doesn't matter.
New vehicle. Okay, we need this for ranked because there's only 2 usable vehicles now.
Nice.
So this is the vehicle.
A new armored truck?
No, it's the Triumph TF250X dirt bike. Okay. Is this a real brand, by the way? You
Triumph,
would know.
yeah.
You're a river rat. Of course you know.
Isn't
It
that what
bothers me
Locap
you know
died
that.
on?
No, Indian Scout.
Oh, he had an Indian Scout. Yeah, duh. Yeah. Triumph is another like edgy one, like that brand, I think.
Gotcha.
Kind of what the edgelords use. I think Triumph is like a motorcycle snob brand.
It looks like a Monster Energy can.
Well,
in
I
the
didn't think they
screenshot.
made dirt bikes. When I think of Triumphs, I think of like, I don't know,
Blue
like
Nose
the
Pitbulls?
ratty looking road bikes that the super racist white guys with like beards and a bunch of tattoos like fix up, and they're like fucking beaters, and they have like the handlebars all high and it's really low to the ground, and that's what I think of. But yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Dirt bikes, I don't know.
I don't know. So anyway.
It's a single seater, man. Perfect for ranked play.
A brand new vehicle type hits Verdansk gets a dirt bike, yeah. So, whatever. I mean, don't you?
Oh, it's got lower durability. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so whatever. I mean, it's fine, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. If this reduces the number of other vehicles on the map, it's bad, though. Because, like, yeah, I'd rather be in almost any vehicle than this. So, and by almost, I mean literally anyone.
You think?
Besides the ATV, probably, actually. Adjustments, heli. Weight class, medium light to light. Okay, so you made the heli lighter. Just say that. I don't know why you make up a weight classification and then tell us you changed it. Just say you made it lighter, but that's fine. This adjusts how explosive and launchers interact with it.
Oh, wow.
So now launchers, including the Joker, will one-shot it. Grenades, including a C4, will one-shot it. Traps will one-shot it. And thermites will 10-tick it. Okay.
So a trap, so like a blast trap will completely destroy a heli if I just set it next to it and somebody
I
goes
guess
and
so.
sets it off and
Yeah.
okay.
Also, why say you adjusted the weight class just to tell me they take more explosive damage? Just say that. I was expecting like, oh, this is going to affect its speed, maneuverability, and durability. Then fine, say weight class. But if you're just going to say it, the only reason we changed the weight class is so that how explosives interact with it, just say that. So, whatever. Players can now look around with more freedom than before as a passenger in the heli and are less restricted in tracking targets below. So that's cool. Vehicle audio has been revised and rebalanced. So vehicle engine, suspension, chassis, tire surface, other stuff. Cool. I hope they make the infinite loud chopper that's idle go away. That would be cool. But that might be in the bug fixes section. We'll see. And then some challenge stuff we're not going to go over fucking at all. And then bug fucking fixes. Perks. Let's see. Fix an issue where Scav did not grant the correct amount of max ammo. Oh, you know what's not in here? Plates as ground loot. That was another thing I really wanted to see, actually. Because I'd love to not be using scavenger.
And that's what they said more next week about.
Yeah.
Hey, now it's 4 weeks later, and they still didn't talk about it.
Now it's not even more next month. Yum. So
The rumor is, though, people in our Discord have been saying they think they just stealth buffed the amount of plates and didn't say anything. There were like 3 people that all agreed on that.
Well, who were they?
Well, Jake was one of them, I think. I think Jake, Boomer, and maybe Jaken all agreed on it, I believe.
Chris, I could believe. But Jake and Jaken have been wildly off base a lot. So, not sure about those two. But, Chris,
yeah,
maybe.
Jaken said it. Boomer said it. Jake said it. And
1
that's
for
it.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So maybe. I mean, to be fair, Activision loves to improve their game and not talk about it.
And that's what I said. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why, but they love doing that. So, okay. So maybe that's true. I haven't played in like 2 or 3 days because I've been waiting for an HDR nerf, which is not coming. So guess I'm back on tomorrow anyway. But it'll be different. Whatever. We'll have zips. That'll be cool. That's the one like real sniper nerf. It's not the ADS time. It is the fact that I can just get inside them more easily now. Oh, here's where they're most needed. Give me a fucking zip at Twins. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Give me a zip at Twins. That is the worst when someone is on top of that sniping. Because you will spend all the time running up those dumbass stairs. And then right when you're about to open the door, you hear a parachute. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. What a gigantic waste of my time. And then as soon as you get the angle, they've crested the hill. They're gone. Okay. What a massive waste of my time. Yeah. So anyway, we'll see. But anyway, yeah. So maybe, hopefully there are more plates. But anyway. Fix an issue where Ghost was applying default values instead of the intended configuration. I'm an emeritus professor on what that means, just so you know. So, in case you were curious.
I guess it's just... I
wrote a thesis on what that means, actually, yeah.
I guess it's fix an issue where Ghost was not working correctly and you weren't actually ghosted. So, that's what I'm guessing. Which doesn't matter. They can't ever fix it, especially if you ever play private matches, which none of you do. But all the tournaments, that was a thing this last weekend, too. I was seeing tweets about it, how players were ghosted and just showing up on UAV. So, because the game doesn't work.
I just randomly thought of that Tiggs clip. The guy TTS's him while he's in labs. And it's like the drum roll with the GIF taking up his whole screen. And it says, "Come in my ass." And then he dies because he can't see his screen. Oh my god, it's such a funny fucking clip. Oh, it's so funny. Sorry. I don't know why I thought of that. God damn it, it's funny though. We'll edit this out. We won't. Anyway, whatever. If you guys want to see that clip, by the way, it's in our Discord. You'll have to dig for it, but it's so fucking funny. Oh, man. Anyway. Okay. Whew. Get it together. Okay. Fix an issue where the Ghost Perks grace period was not correctly set to 3 seconds. I think that means Ghost is only supposed to work while you're moving. And that grace period is like, so if you're moving and then you sit still for 2.5 seconds, you'll still not be on radar. I guess that wasn't working before, so hopefully it is now. The required movement speed for Ghost to activate was supposed to be 35, and now it is, which is equivalent to crawling or faster. So now if you're literally moving fucking at all, you will be ghosted, is what this means. Like you're prone,
that's what it
military
like, yeah.
crawling, you will now be ghosted. So, okay. Got it.
That's what they're saying.
So, yeah, I mean, just let it be permanent at that point. But whatever. Fix an issue while using Bomb Squad where all explosives were incorrectly capped at 150 damage. Damn, it was busted.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. They can now deal
good.
up to 300 as originally intended. So, okay. Audio. I'm scared. Don't touch the audio. Fucking don't touch the audio. There's only 2 things here, which is good. Headshot kill indicator was sounded higher than expected on the classic hit marker preset. Good. That's a fine change because it doesn't matter. Don't touch the audio. And fixed classic hit markers being quieter than intended. Fantastic. So they said they have not fucking touched the audio, which is really good right now. If true, fantastic. We get to keep audio. Really big stuff. Great news, if true. I'm happy. I'm very pleased.
Huh? Yeah.
I'm pleased to have almost nothing to say on the audio section. And then a lot of miscellaneous bullshit. Let's do a little skim. Thermite tick rate could be significantly faster than intended. I'm almost certain I've seen that happen, namely to vehicles. So, okay. Let's see. I don't really see anything here.
Fix an issue where the scavenger perk could incorrectly grant more than the maximum reserve ammo.
I thought they already mentioned that, but yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Nothing crazy here. Oh, fix an issue that caused the gas mask icon in the squad widget to disappear when picking up a replacement. That explains it. Because I remember saying when season 3 launched, oh, the squad widget like actually works and is accurate. And then it just wasn't. And that's what it was. Because now that I think about it, it was always gas masks that people said they had, but actually the game didn't. So cool. That's a good fix. And that's the update. So
That's the update.
here are my thoughts. First of all, I actually trust almost everything they've said here. Unlike every other update until now.
Wow, you trust him, huh?
Because they didn't lie to me finally with season 3's launch. So, and because nothing here sounds crazy at all. This is in fact almost everything I expected. Almost none of it is even surprising, actually. The only thing that's like maybe a little surprising is how little they did to the HDR, but even that really isn't that surprising. Ranked is going to work exactly as I expected it to. The map changes, the vertical zips, the AK nerf, like this is all exactly as I expected. And that is fine. So cool. No surprises for good or for bad, I would say. Now, again, big caveat. Let's wait till the patch happens. Because, I mean, every patch but the last one, they have fucked up a lot and lied a lot in the patch notes for them. So they could get back on their bullshit, in which case we will let you know, trust me, on Friday. Fucking trust me. But, I don't think that's going to happen. I think these largely reflect what the patch will actually be. And the thing I'm most excited for, easily, is the vertical zips. That is going to change the game. And hopefully make sniping a little more difficult to do. And we'll see. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it for what I was expecting. But
yeah, I mean, nothing real surprising in here. We pretty much already knew what was coming, so it was more just the weapon nerfs. Yeah, I expected a little bit more with the HDR, a tiny bit more. So we will see how that is. I mean, 90 milliseconds is a lot. It will make it feel a lot slower, but it doesn't change a lot of the other issues with the gun that we talked about, like, you know, rechambering speed, recoil, flinch, two-shotting to the toe, a bunch of different aspects. So maybe it'll just be annoying enough. Yeah, maybe it'll just be annoying enough that people will stop running it, but probably not.
Yeah.
And yeah, other than that, I'm pretty much bog standard stuff.
Yeah.
Basically getting a few of the POI updates and then ranked play, and that's it. So
yeah. I'm also curious.
Jesus Christ, go poop, man.
No, fuck no. I'm curious. I've already shit my pants, so
Okay.
Do you think people are going to be sniping in ranked?
They're going to try. I think day 1, day 2, you're going to see quite a few people running the herder, the HDR, trying it out.
I think it's still going to be the move.
You think?
Yeah, because whether your whole team is sniping or even just one person is, if it's going to be doing 299, which I think it will be, it's so easy to hit shots. And like, even if you don't hit the headshot, I shoot you in the torso, it's like what, 210 damage?
Yeah.
I shoot you in the toe, it's 180. So if my other teammates are also sniping, they just need to hit you anywhere. If they're not, they also kind of just need to hit you anywhere, maybe twice with an AMAX. Like, that's it. It's still gonna be really, really, really fucking good in ranked. And since there are no balloons anymore, they're gonna be really fucking good and strong. Really good and really strong. So I'm very curious to see how ranked feels and plays. I'll probably be Crim 2 by stream on Friday, so we could talk about that experience. But yeah,
imagine Omni moving off of stadium roof with an HDR that still one shots as the Seth Rogen operator. That's what I'm gonna be doing, man.
Okay,
I'm excited.
Is there a smoking a blunt emote?
I'm sure there is.
Yeah, probably. So anyway,
I just want to first person smoke a cigarette in the game, man. That's the best part about Red Dead 2 is just you can fucking sit there and chain smoke.
Okay.
Gotta get that in the game.
Why don't you just go buy a pack of smooth, refreshing Marlboro Reds?
No, man, don't hit me with a cigarette ad. Come on.
Well, it's just, I don't know, man. It sounds like you want a smooth, refreshing pull.
You're gonna make me hit the road. I'm gonna go buy a pack. God damn.
Yeah, it's possible.
Grab a beer for the road.
That's a road beer. All right. So other than that, we have, there's the blog post. We're not covering it. We've got all of it. Yeah, there's the Seth Rogen fucking operator skin. Cool. Don't make smoking weed your personality. Obviously. Stop doing it. Get a real drug habit like an adult if you're going to have one at all. Not fucking weed. Yeah, dude. What are you, 17?
Cocaine or something.
Obviously. And also cringe. So whatever. Don't care about that. And then other than that, we have some DMZ 2026 leaks.
Yeah, a couple little things here real quick, since it's far away and it doesn't matter much. But we kind of were just talking about extraction shooters and DMZ on the last Patreon episode. So this is from Crashify or something. Crash, I don't know. He's one of the dumb little leaker kids. But anyways, he tweeted some stuff about DMZ. So he said this, and this is for iDubbbz game in 2026. A newly enhanced AI will be introduced, and players will see either a search icon or a detain. Okay, I don't know what that means. Depending on the map, 12 to 16 teams will be formed, each consisting of 3 players. So it sounds like there are going to be multiple DMZ maps, and some will be smaller, some will be larger, and it's just going to, I guess, be... Well, I guess that's already kind of how it was. I mean, they had it on Vondel and everything too, so that's not much different, right?
DMZ was on multiple maps as well.
Yeah, so I guess that's pretty bog standard stuff.
Yeah.
They're making special maps for DMZ. So supposedly that's main Warzone map will not just be what they put in DMZ. They're making maps specifically for it, which that alone could make the mode better if there are maps designed specifically for that mode. You know, more cover, more clutter, all those things would be perfect for a mode like that. Make you feel like you're, in there more, I guess.
Yeah, I agree.
Expected that there will be 4 maps plus a headquarters or shooting range. We'll see about that. They also said we are getting some sort of headquarters returning in. When was that? BO6? They thought we were going to get that. MW3.
Oh, I think they're talking about like a hideout
every year. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, maybe we'll get that.
That would be a step for sure. But
yeah,
let's see if we get to what we actually need for an extraction shooter.
Yep. And it's going to be its own like standalone mode, totally unrelated to Warzone or multiplayer, supposedly. The next one doesn't matter. And then there's going to be 2 modes available. So a PvE mode and then a player versus bots. So PvE. So it sounds like they will be making a PvE mode, which all of the shitterfuck DMZ players wanted. So that's good for them.
Yeah.
And last thing, it's supposedly going to be free to play. which that alone will get a lot of people on it because DMZ was attached to, you had to buy the main game, right? You couldn't just hop on and play it.
Correct.
So it was tied to multiplayer technically.
Yes.
So it will already be more popular just because of that.
Yeah, true. So, I mean, this sounds better than the original DMZ. If there's actually like a headquarters or a hideout, like Tarkov terminology, dedicated DMZ maps makes a lot more sense because Vondel is just way too big, or like Ashika was a little too big, probably for, maybe not Ashika, but Vondel was like too big for DMZ maps. So bespoke DMZ maps could be cool. A hideout headquarters thing could be very interesting depending on if there's loot in the game. So is there loot to build up your hideout? Is there loot that you care about extracting with so you can advance or run better stuff next time? Or is it going to be like DMZ last time where you build a custom gun, you go die with it, and then you can't use another one for 15 minutes, and then you can build another new custom gun at no cost to you. Dying just didn't matter at all. That's going to be the question. Are you going to care about surviving? Are you going to get punished for being killed at all or not? The answer, by the way, is no. This is going to be a mode for casuals. The only potential, though, the only reason I'm not 100% sure of that is because there are two modes. So they might have the PvE version be very forgiving, like old DMZ was, but they could make the PvPvE version harder, more punishing. And then we might be cooking. I doubt that also, but could be interesting. But it's just the old DMZ loop, in my opinion, was just not sufficiently rewarding to play at all. Yeah, it was just extremely boring and not rewarding at all to play. And if you win or if you extract or don't, it did not matter at all. So like, who cares? Your life mattered less in DMZ than it does in Warzone. Like it was really dumb and entirely deflated the experience. So will that change?
And it was free to play, probably I guess, not. By the way.
Oh, it was free to play. Okay.
So
well, there you go. But yeah, we'll
excited
see.
to grind that.
Yeah, I mean, it can be done, but it won't be. Like, I would be shocked if this were like a rewarding, fun mode, but maybe. I think COD is just too afraid to punish their player base.
Yeah.
Make it difficult, so. All right, so other than that, that is it. We do have some announcements. If you want to hear more about DMZ and like the leaks around DMZ, by the way, we did just talk about that among a lot of other things on our latest Patreon bonus episode. Our last one for this month. It went live this morning for all of our patrons. Patreon.com/Dropshot. You can go listen right now for just $5 a month. Ad-free episodes, early access episodes, and bonus episodes like that one. I actually quite enjoyed that episode. A lot about like the future of Warzone and stuff, and a lot of it kind of is surrounding leaks like that. It's funny that this comes out now when we were just talking about it yesterday. It's very weird. But yeah, go listen to that. And here are some patrons who can already do that are new. Andy, Chris L, CJ, and Jokum S. We might have already read some of you guys, because that insane name looks familiar, kind of. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Welcome, fucking boys. Our newest gold patrons. Patreon.com/Dropshot. Also, Sierra 4, you are a free trial member. You were the last one under the fence, or whatever the phrase is. Because I didn't want to forget to close it later, so I've closed it now. So, get fucked if you didn't do that. But, Sierra 4, you've been acknowledged. Freeloader. And Andy, Chris, CJ, and Jokum, thank you, boys, our newest patrons. All right, so that is fucking it. Oh, also, actually, sorry. Marcus with another $2 super chat. Based and BP Raise, B Praise, change it, and Clapthrax, capitalize it. With the 2 subs. Fucking go, boys. Thank you to you 3 as well for the Marcus cumulative $7. You're the best one. That's the most money. All right, thank you guys. We will be back on Friday, not Saturday.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Friday morning, huh?
Yes, I am touring a meth lab on Saturday with my mother and aunt and brother. So that's going to be fun. So I won't be here on Saturday. That's why the schedule is kind of weird this week. So Wednesday, Friday. But yeah, we'll be back on Friday. We will have played the game by then, do a little review, see how accurate these patch notes are, see how much the vertical zips matter, see how often I've been sniped. It'll be a lot. And until then, Activision devs do not play their own game.
Not much, no.